Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel and today's video. So the Swedish sentence of the day is I'm going to work, which is in Swedish jag ska till jobbet. Jag ska till jobbet. Jag ska till jobbet. So today, my lovely friends and family, we are going to do a little tutorial. I'm going to use two palettes. One of them I love and one of them I haven't featured on my channel. So the first one, it's two Colourpop palettes, okay? We're gonna use these two. Not because I just came up with this idea, just because of the fact that one of you guys actually asked me, like, can you please do a look with the two? And I was like, yes, of course. This is from a beautiful girl, woman, I mean, she's absolutely beautiful, but she doesn't have a channel and I don't know if I'm allowed to say her name, so we're just gonna leave that out of it. But this is the It's My Pleasure palette. It's my pleasure palette, which looks like this. It's an absolute dream. This shade is one of my all-time favorites, and you can see that I have almost hit pan on it. I love to use this when I'm going on a date night or something, or if I just want to look glam. And then I have the Honey palette that I haven't featured on my channel, but this have been used and this is just what it looks like. So I have used this off camera a couple of times, and then the glitter, I had a lot of fun with this when I was drunk and smearing it all over a guy's face. So much fun. Okay, let's zoom us in. We are going to start off with the shade. And this is what really gets to me when it comes to this palette, is that we don't have like that matte, sorry for being out of focus, but we don't really have that matte purple, like a really true purple. Okay, I am actually going to blend Sleeper and Kid and Fish, which is this one and then this one. So I'm going to blend them together. So we're just adding this here. To our outer corner. So you can see that I'm sitting in a different place. I have been here before. You guys know I suffer from a lot of anxiety. This is more gonna be a little bit of like a get ready with me / makeup tutorial, but you guys know that I suffer from a lot of anxiety, and something that I need to do in order to stay sane is to get up in the morning. I cannot sleep until 10 because then my entire day is ruined and it just doesn't work for me. I just don't feel very well, so I need to get up pretty early. But my boyfriend, he sleeps longer than me. You know, I want to get ready, I want to start my day, so that is why I have this set up here, because this is my living room and I can start recording, you know, so that's why we're in my living room today. So now we're gonna take this shade, which is called Pretty Cruel. This is actually the first time I'm using this shade, and I've had this palette for quite a while actually, but it's just not really a shade that I have tended to reach for. But I think that this is gonna be a pretty good transition when we start using the yellows later on. I actually ordered a lot of fall clothes yesterday and I have no patience at all, so I usually pay around 200 Swedish crowns, which is maybe around like $18 or so to get it instantly, because I usually place pretty big orders from this place. It's from boohoo.com. I usually get a lot of my earrings and such from there as well, which you guys usually asks about. And I bought this fall jacket, I bought some cozy trousers, I need to buy some new jeans as well. I bought some new miniskirts because I almost, no, every single day I wear miniskirts, but I wear them with leggings because I hate my legs and I hate waiting. This is from England to Sweden, so it usually takes around maybe a week or so for me to get it, and I hate waiting, so that's why I always pay for shipping, for express shipping. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but with makeup I just wait. I wait. But with clothes, I just cannot do it. I know this eye looks completely wacko. I'm gonna fix that later on. I just don't want to do it right now. So I think I'm gonna dip into the shade Oh Behave, which is this one from the Aha Honey palette. Tapping it off, and then I'm going to take it. I'm gonna try and take it a lot like on this shade so that we get that good like transition, a little bit to like a warmer transition, if that makes any sense. But yeah, anyway, what I was going to say about my clothing haul and the clothes I bought, I'm going to pick them up later today, and I was thinking that I was going to try and do like plus size boohoo haul. And just kind of try it out on camera, but the thing is that I might not publish it, so I'll say that right now. If I don't like the footage, I'm going to delete it. The thing is that I have always been a little bit on the heavier side, but I've never been as heavy as I am currently. And I don't want to sit here and talk about weight and make you feel bad if you're bigger than me or if you're smaller than me and feel like you are big or feel bad about the way you look and so on, because I genuinely feel like we are beautiful no matter how we look. As long as we are healthy, then fine. And for me, I feel like I'm going towards a healthier lifestyle. I have, as I said, had a lot of anxiety and a lot of shit in my life that has made me feel unmotivated when it comes to everything that is surrounding my body. And it's not like I've been lying around and I never move or anything. It's just that with the medicine that I'm taking, with the medication that I'm taking, I'm gaining so much weight. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's only the medication, because it's definitely not. Like, a lot of it has to do with the fact that I haven't exercised as I have needed to, and I haven't eaten, I don't know, as I have needed to. So I am, long story short, very insecure about my body, and that's why I might not publish it. So if a video isn't up and if a video isn't coming up, then you know why. But I thought that I at least wanted to try. This doesn't really look as I wanted to, but we'll see. I am all for plus size people. I'm all for skinny people. I'm all for whatever you want to look like. I'm just talking about myself and the fact that I'm very uncomfortable with the body that I do have, because I feel very weak. So I feel like I would like to get stronger, and I've talked about this many times. Then I start changing my entire life, and then, you know, for a healthier lifestyle, and then eventually I'm like, oh fuck, it became too much, and then I kind of just stop. So now I have just started changing my breakfast, so now I have like a healthy breakfast, and then I'm trying to eat less. I am taking my bike to work every single day. I'm honestly, I don't even have like a Trim's card. If I go on a tram, I only pay for, you know, one ride and then one ride home. I don't know, I'm talking about this because I have done a couple of lives and we actually talked a lot about weight and a lot of stuff on in that live, and it was so nice just to sit and talk with you guys. I feel like I got to know so many of you that I haven't been able to do only by like answering comments and so on. This was a little bit more like just us talking together, which was so much fun. I'm dipping back to the purple palette and I'm taking the shade Sleeper that we took before. I'm taking it on the same brush that we used before as well. I feel like I need to intensify some of these shades because I don't really like this currently. So I'm just going back, kind of just stamping it on. Okay, I'm taking that shade just under my eyes, just like down to here. I'm taking Sweet Spot again from the Aha Honey palette, which is this one. And then I am blending it out. again. I feel like this look looks a little bit like muddy and a little bit, you know, maybe it's gonna come together when you have applied lashes and so on, but I don't know why this mirror is worse than the It's My Pleasure palette. Okay, we're gonna cut my crease right now, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of concealer, scoop it off the back of my hand per usual, and then I'm just taking this little concealer brush. No, eyebrow brush. And yeah, let's just start this out. This mirror though, I don't really get what's going on with it. Look up. So yeah, I don't know why I was talking about the entire clothes situation and so on. I just feel like I'm so excited to get my new clothes, and I've been looking at fall clothes, and I've been looking at like different accounts, you know, on Instagram, like fashion accounts. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to become a channel that's like makeup and fashion, because that's just not me, and I know that I will never be that kind of person, and I won't do like a zillion clothing hauls or lookbooks. That's not me, you know. I don't have any specific style. I kind of like basic things, you know, say for instance a pair of black jeans, a white top, and a cardigan. Like I'm very boring with my clothes. Well, I'm not boring, I wouldn't say that I'm boring, but I'm not like super unique, and I love my sneakers and I love designer handbags. So I do want to work with purple shimmers and yellow shimmers, so I'm starting off with the shade Do or Dough, which is this one right up here. Tapping it off because I have done my base. The shimmers in the It's My Pleasure palette is magical. You know, but regarding the clothing haul, if I end up doing one, I like to keep fresh content and not always do the same thing, because it can be a little bit boring. That's why I kind of like that I do crime videos or shop my stash videos and makeup videos and, you know, whatever, because it's not always like makeup tutorial, makeup tutorial, makeup tutorial, makeup tutorial, because it can be redundant. No matter how much I love makeup tutorials, that can get boring as well. Okay, we're hopping into the yellow palette. So we for sure want to use the shade Sunburst. Let's see, maybe Dandy as well. Ooh. Let's start off with the shade Dandy, and then we're gonna take this shade which was called Sunburst. So first and foremost, Dandy. I think that this is the first time I'm using it. This is really like a true yellow gold. Dragging that over the purple. Then Sunburst. So I actually want to take like a liquid shadow, but I don't really know which one. So I have two contestants. I have Stila in the shade Yellow Tails. This is from the Little White Light collection. And then we have the BH Cosmetics shade in the shade Fresh, I think it is. Yes, Fresh, which is this one. I am going to swatch both of them. So here you have Stila, and then here you have BH. Like the BH Cosmetics shadow is magical, but I'm wondering if it's gonna like overpower. So since the Stila one is a little bit less powering, I'm going to take this right here, and then I'm gonna take the BH Cosmetics one right out here. So we're starting off with the Stila shade. And now I'm taking the BH Cosmetics one. I don't know why, but Beauty Bay had this and I was like, dang, need it. It was sold out. And then they had like 5 different shades. No, they had 6 different shades. And then when I looked, this wasn't even on the website as one of the shades anymore. They had just removed it. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I want this shade. And I was so sad, and I was contemplating on placing an order from BH Cosmetics' own website because I really wanted this shade. But then eventually I looked and I could see that it was in stock. So I ordered it instantly. And now I don't think I can see it on the website again anymore. So I don't know if they found one and I bought it, but it is kind of thick. Yeah, it's not my favorite formula, but the shade is so pretty that I'm for sure working with it. But it almost looks like it's a little bit empty now, and I think I've used it like 3 times, which is just, yeah, it's insane. I have to say that once we got the shimmers on and everything, I feel like I kind of like it. So we're gonna continue, and we're gonna take the shade Sweet Spot, which is this cutie patootie. Oh my god, who was I? And I'm gonna take this just here. Now, keep in mind, again, about the clothing haul, if I don't do it, is that something you would like to see? I'm gonna put a little thing where you can reply. I cannot see what you guys have voted. I know that there's so many people that's afraid to comment because they might feel like they'll offend me, or someone else might jump on them in the comments or whatever. So here you can just be anonymous. There is no way in hell I can see who you are. So if you do feel like you wanna give your little opinion, then please do so. Fan fiction, here we come. This is a little bit more pinky. I feel like there's a lot of people that have like expressed that they want Colourpop to do more of these monochromatic palettes. Like for instance, I've said that I want them to do another green one because that one didn't really meet my expectation. And a lot of people says this about the purple palette, like they wish that there were a lot more like purple mattes in this palette. And I do agree, this is a little bit more like a pinky purple palette. For our inner corner, let's see what we can figure out. You know what, I'm gonna do one more thing before we leave. So I'm taking my BH Cosmetics glitter glue. This is the base booster glitter and shadow glue. I'm gonna use it for both my eyes, and this small amount is all I'm taking. Dipping my finger in it and then rubbing it between my fingers and then applying it on top. And then I am going with my finger to take shit. Fuck. That was not great. This BH Cosmetics shadow actually kind of fucked up on me. Okay, while this is still wet, taking the shade Palooza, which is the glitter. And then I'm just gonna... That's all I'm gonna do. So when I twist and turn later, you'll be able... okay, let me take a little bit more. Okay, that's all I'm gonna take, because now when I'm twisting and turning, you will be able to see it, but it's not gonna be too much. So I am going to do the same thing on this side, apply some lashes, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the finished look, and I don't love it. I don't hate it. I think that it's a cute look, but it wasn't what I was planning for it to be. I wanted the purples to be a little bit stronger, and I've gotten so much glitter fallout. I don't know what's up with this glitter glue. It's not really holding it in place. There's so much fallout all over my face, but it is what it is. I still, oh my god, I have like a little, I don't know what this bang is doing. I do think that these palettes are really cute together. Like I think that they go perfectly together, and it was so much fun kind of combining them, which is really easy to do just because of the fact that they're tinsy. They aren't that big, so they are very easy to just kind of take two palettes and just kind of combine them and get a little bit more use out of them. Currently, I think that these two are my favorite monochromatic palettes. Which ones do I have as well? Yeah, I think that these are the top two actually for me. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you did not enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.